the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100. New York.
That's it. Lucie Fink in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Yeah. She's going to be taking over our iHeartRadio 9 at 9 tonight. So, Lucie, you grew up listening to Z100.
I did.
You're a huge music fan. You share your life on IG, YouTube. You've put together and you've brought us into your world in this long distance relationship with your now fiance.
Yes.
Gosh, I mean, the influencer life. How cool is it? How scary is it at sometimes to be willing to just share everything with everyone?
You sort of have to just make that commitment with yourself.
Okay.
That, listen, I know I'm putting myself out there.
Okay.
Not everyone's going to like me. Some people might actually hate me.
For sure.
I think one of the biggest comments I get, which thankfully the radio listeners can't see, is that my eyeballs are too big.
No.
Too big.
No.
So, you just have to make this commitment with yourself that I love myself. I'm confident in myself.
Yeah.
I've got a great life. If someone on YouTube or Instagram or Snapchat doesn't like me or thinks my eyeballs are too large, they can
Block and
go
delete.
on with their lives.
Block and delete. Block and delete. Boo. Listen.
I try not to delete, though, because, you want to let people say what they have to say.
Understand.
If it's really not okay,
Yeah.
we'll delete it.
We'll get there. But no, it's super cool for you to grow up, listen to the station, and to come here and help me take over the countdown. And we're going to pick your brain. And I want to know what kind of music, someone who has 150,000 on IG listens to when she's getting ready, or what you got playing on in the background of one of your photo shoots. So you don't mind me just kind of randomly going through your playlist and asking you what you want to hear?
Of course.
Yeah, is that cool
And,
with you?
I do have to say, as someone who comes from a 1970s radio disc jockey.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
We do have to talk about that. So my dad was on PLJ and K-Rock and all the hit stations back in the day. And I do sometimes feel like, he tells me all the time, you're not disappointing me, don't worry. But I do sometimes feel like I just don't know nearly enough about music that I should coming from this man.
Yeah.
And I feel, sometimes I feel like my taste in music is just so basic.
Oh, no, don't say that.
I hate to say that because I do appreciate good music, and I do sometimes feel like, why is this song so catchy?
Yeah,
why everyone else likes it? Is that why I like it? I don't know. But I don't feel like I never felt like I was, that person who's finding the undercover songs that no one's ever heard of.
Okay, so you don't know if, well, you know what? The way that you're a tastemaker in what you do with you, I mean, maybe that you're the tastemaker in what you share with us on IG, and the folks that are digging in the crates that are finding those records before they become super hits on the tastemakers in there. It's okay to be just you know what I mean?
I know.
It's okay to be basic.
And there are a few songs on my list here that are maybe not the most mainstream.
Okay.
But
this is interesting.
I don't know if they're hidden under the cover. I liked Phoebe Ryan before she came out, really.
She's huge.
I loved the song Mine.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it was in some movie and I heard it. And I was like, does anyone else know who this is? And I felt great about that. I right now I have on this list Waking Up Slow by Gabrielle Aplin.
See, why not? Why can't we play? We can play that for you.
Yeah.
I mean, look at you. Don't deny the fact that you are
All right,
awesome at choosing music.
We're going to get rid of my basic statement. I'm not
we're scratching
basic.
that from the we're scratching that from the record. No, so you're gonna take over Z100. We're gonna play what's on your playlist, and boom, there you have it. I mean, that's just how we make the magic happen.
Boom.
See how simple this is?
This is so simple.
Yeah, this is so, I like how. All right, you're holding on to your phone. Hold on. Is it because you're checking up on your
I got my
Instagram?
list.
Oh, okay. She
This
got her
is
music
not
playlist.
Instagram.
No, but hold on. Let's go to your IG right now. And let's just talk about. I want to talk about just you as and I don't know. Is the word influencer such a word that describes you? Content creator is kind of what I like to.
I like to go with content creator, producer, personality.
Because a lot of the stuff that you do with Refinery 29, I mean, it's you bring to life some of this lifestyle stuff in the most creative ways. I mean, gosh, what goes into a production session, or how do you choose what you want to share with everyone?
So specifically with the Refinery 29 videos, that series, Try Living with Lucie, started out as an idea for a YouTube show.
Okay.
I just really wanted to try new things. It was kind
why
of
not?
selfish. And I wanted to experiment, try 5-day challenges, and Refinery said, why don't you do that for our YouTube channel? They didn't have any sort of YouTube presence in 2015. They didn't have any series or familiar faces.
Yeah.
So they gave me the green light to go ahead with it. And when it started, first episode, I said, comment below and let me know what you want to see me try. I had to obviously pick some early episode topics before we had an audience. But then I said to the audience, I want to try things that you want to see.
Yeah.
It's not all selfish.
It's not all selfish.
It started selfish, but now I want to help you.
Yeah.
So I asked them for suggestions and received a ton. And pretty much like the whole comment section on these YouTube videos is try 5 days of no mirror, try 5 days of not talking, try 5 days of living in the dark.
Yeah.
And I get all these ideas, and that's exactly where I go when I'm coming up with new topics.
Dude,
go right to the comments.
How fun is it to involve your subscribers, your fans, your followers, to ask for that input and to be able to deliver, on exactly what it is that they are asking you to deliver on?
It is rewarding, and it's also sometimes I feel, wow, I should have listened to you sooner.
Yeah.
I get requests to do the same episodes over and over again, and sometimes I have to sort of put my producer cap on and say,
Got it.
I don't think that's going to be a good idea.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what the story would be there. But people keep asking and asking, and eventually when I deliver, it always performs.
See? Oh, my God.
I just got to listen, give the people what they want.
Yes.
Because they ask for the topics that they're interested in, and if you make the video, even if I, from a production standpoint, don't feel like it's top quality,
Gotcha.
that is the challenge they wanted to see.
All right. Well, we're gonna give the people what they want. Well, we're gonna give you what you want to the people what they need. Music from Lucie. What is it that you're jamming to right now, dude? What's another song that we could play here on Z100?
I am eating up Casey Musgrave's album.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
The world is.
I know the whole world is,
Yeah.
but she's just got this thing. I just did a video where I put my hair in a beehive in the
Okay.
video, and I was listening to Casey Musgraves the whole time that I was getting my hair styled, and it just transports me.
It just takes you
She
somewhere.
takes me away.
What song by Casey Musgraves?
Rainbow.
Let's do it. Damn it. She's a Grammy Award winner, and she's on Z100, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. This is like the coolest thing
She's
ever.
so good.
This is the coolest thing. And she is. I haven't had the chance to meet her. I want to meet Casey Musgraves.
She's got that like gentle Southern
Yeah.
twang mixed with something really creamy.
We got it.
These are weird words for the radio.
Oh my gosh. All right. We got to make sure that we drop your Instagram name.
Yes.
It's at Lucie B. Fink on IG.
And for everyone
but
that's
you got to spell your name.
Yes.
Yeah. Get your name proper.
Lucie is spelled Lucie.
That is so special.
B as in boyfriend. Fink. F as in Frank. I don't know what else to use for F.
No one does.
INK.
But I mean, it's no longer boyfriend. It's fiance.
Yeah, well, F as in fiance.
Yeah, how about we say
INK.
that? You decided to share a special video with the world. I want to talk about this journey. I mean, and I hope you don't mind me diving into the relationship
Let's
a
dive
little
in.
bit. But I mean, it was a
I
long
wish Michael was
distance
here.
relationship. Yeah. And wait a second. And then all of a sudden, it became something that you weren't just going to put a save the date photo out to people. It was like, let's show the world our story visually.
Yeah.
To create that with someone you love so dearly. What's that like to share that part of your life?
So Michael and I started dating in high school.
Yeah.
I was 16. He was 17, junior and senior. And we were really good friends for years, even before we started dating. So we had this whole backstory. He loved me for way longer than I loved him. I had to come
Brat.
around. I know. I was kind of a brat.
Playing hard to get.
I had to come around. I had to realize that it is a good thing to be with a guy that likes you. In high school, you kind of want to be with the guys that don't like you.
Of course.
So it took me a while, but then I matured when I was 17.
I grew up.
I grew up 1 year, and we fell in love. We started dating, and then college time rolled around. We decided not to base our college decisions based on each other. We really wanted to do what we were going to do anyway.
Yeah.
And he went to Middlebury primarily for baseball.
Yeah.
But also for the economics program. And I didn't even look at Middlebury as a college. I was looking at a little bigger sizes. And then I wound up going to Johns Hopkins with my twin. And we were apart. And that's, from where we're from in Westchester, he was going north to Vermont and I was going south to Baltimore.
Yeah.
So that was our 5-year long distance. It was 5 years because he was 1 year different from me. And we always had this light at the end of the tunnel. We always knew we'd move to New York after college. We weren't looking into any other cities or jobs anywhere else.
Yeah.
And we just kind of said, okay, see you in 5 years.
Yeah. Like, we'll get there.
Exactly.
You knew, to find that love and to have that person that you knew was the right one once you grew up to be 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I knew at 17, which
Yeah.
is bizarre, but also my parents met in 7th grade.
Oh,
So I had a very nice
it's part of your
picture.
DNA now.
Yeah. I
Yes.
was like, I'm a high school sweetheart gene.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing.
That's what it is for us. To play this out and to be willing to share that with your subscribers and followers. How special was that?
It was, for me, a very special thing. Mostly, actually, less so for the followers, but more so to have that with Michael. I
Got
felt
it.
like I wanted to have that video to like show our future children.
Yeah.
And I always think, how cool would it be if I had clips of my parents at my age when they were living in New York going to Studio 54? How cool.
Yeah.
They just-
There's probably a lot of stuff that you couldn't see.
I know.
Yeah.
I always watch the Woodstock movie and like Studio 54 movies, and
Yes.
I try to spot them, but I never saw them. And I think it's so great that we have that. It came really naturally to me to tell that story, and I had been asking Michael for a few months if he was comfortable doing that.
Okay.
And he is, it's interesting when you live with a quote influencer,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden your life goes on
Becomes
display.
that. Yes.
And Michael is very private. I mean, he's not like shy and
No, for
quiet,
sure.
but he
Yeah.
would not have the job I have.
Uh-huh.
And so sometimes when I ask him, especially when we got engaged and it was wedding time, that was when I really had to remember that the wedding is for two people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can
For
share
sure.
what I'm comfortable with, but it's also his wedding and he's private.
Yeah.
And same anything to do with the relationship, I would probably talk about more intimate details than he's comfortable with.
Exactly.
And I have to remember that sharing intimate details are sharing his intimate details.
Yeah.
So
it's a fine line, but
is a fine line.
and for most people who are willing to even put their lives out there, whether it be musicians sharing their stories through song or you through photos and videos, it's really amazing that you do that because it is just showing a genuine, true side of who you are. So thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, really.
Maxwell,
thanks
you
for
are
being
so
selfish. All right, we got to get to the music, girlfriend. We got a
Music.
playlist, and you're taking over our iHeartRadio 9 at 9 on Z, so it's a dream come true for you. What do you want to hear?
Music. I am going to have to go with the song that just pumps me up all the time.
Okay.
And I think it was the song of the year, maybe a couple of years ago.
All right.
Feel It Still.
Oh,
Portugal
come
the
on.
Man.
Portugal the Man? Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Oh, what is it about the... You know what? After we play the song, I'm going to ask you, what is it about this song? All right. So, Portugal the Man. Why that song? I mean, it
It's-
seems kind of obvious, but
The beat.
yeah,
It's the beat.
it's the beat.
It's something about the beat. I think it was in a commercial.
Yeah, it's what you just hear it and you're just like, okay, doom, 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 doom. As soon as the bass line
You hear
hits.
it and it just makes you want to move.
Yeah.
And it's a modern song, but it does sort
Yeah.
of. I
It's
do
true
feel like
musicianship.
it sounds probably like what my parents were dancing to at Studio 54.
Yes.
Something like
Oh
that.
my God, look at you, dude. You're doing phenomenal here. Let's stay on this whole music tip. I mean, when you're taking photos at photo shoots, when you're, prepping for a night out with friends and family, how much of a role does music play? I mean, let's even talk about the fact that your dad was a legendary, like he was a DJ. And I mean, it's always been a part of your culture, I'm guessing. Yes, no,
Yeah,
it's been a part of who you
definitely.
are as you've grown up, right?
We grew up with music. I grew up going to concerts. I remember my first concert ever was Jingle Ball 2000.
Hey!
I was so excited. Baha Men opened.
Yes. Who let,
Who let
the dogs
out? Not I. But I remember walking in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
It was, I think, New Year's Eve. So excited.
Dude, crazy times.
It was amazing. And music has definitely always been a huge part of my life. And
Yeah.
it's always been playing. And as I sort of mentioned to you before we turned on the mics, I do think my general knowledge of the 70s and 80s artists is not up to par with where it needs
Yeah.
to be,
Yeah.
given who my father is.
We need to help you. We need to let you learn some stuff.
We do. I think I should take a test
Take
or
a-
some
yeah,
sort of
take a
online
test.
course
Yeah.
to just, I know all these names, the Beastie Boys and
It
Spin
stops at the
Doctors.
Beastie
Maybe I'm going to
Boys,
the
like,
90s now.
yeah.
Wherever I'm going.
Yeah.
I know all these names, but I couldn't really match them to their songs.
I got you.
That said, there are some songs that you'd be shocked that I know. And that's probably from my dad.
Yeah.
And a lot of those are like the ELO. I'm
whoa.
obsessed with Losing My Religion.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
So I can dig deep and get to the Jimmy Fink center in me, but it's also sometimes I'm like, I guess I'm not his daughter. I don't know everything.
I don't know everything.
But with me, I'm really, especially working for Refinery 29
Yeah.
these days and being in this space that I'm in, I'm all about those female artists.
Who's one of them? Who is? I guess we should do this. Let's put the flag at the top of the mountain. here we are, the top of the countdown. Girl power, as it should be. Damn it. Let's just go ahead and keep it all the way real. What is that song for you at this moment?
Oh, wow. At this moment.
Yeah. See, I made her think on this one. Oh, yeah.
At
Lucy,
this
what
moment,
you got, dude?
It's not a new song.
It's okay.
But I do think it's got to be Waking Up Slow by Gabrielle Aplin. And, you know, I'm kind of a classic teeny bopper in that I love Taylor Swift. I love Selena Gomez. I love Miley Cyrus. I love Britney Spears.
Okay. Who doesn't?
Whenever I'm getting ready with my girlfriends, we go to a Britney playlist.
For sure.
We do a throwback.
Oh, wow.
Dance Until the World Ends.
Oh, my God.
That's
your jam?
my song. And then with Miley, I know a lot of people kind of fell off the Miley train when she cut her hair and started getting raunchy. I was riding the train.
You were there.
I jumped on.
Straight up.
I said, wow,
Conductor.
Wrecking Ball, We Can't Stop. These are my songs. And even to this day, I say I never gave up on Miley. I love her so much.
Oh, my God. Well, yeah, let's not give up on Miley because I swear.
Never will.
It is just beginning for Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
For those who don't know.
Yes.
So not only was Dad a little bit of a DJ back in the day, but brother's part of a band too.
Yes.
Like,
my
what
brother,
come on, brag about this for a little bit.
He's the lead guitarist and also one of the singers in his high school band. Another high school. We have it in our
you
genes.
have it in your
us
genes.
things.
This high school thing is popping off for you guys.
He is in a band called East Love.
Yeah.
They perform all over New York City. They've been at Brooklyn Bowl.
That place is so awesome.
I've been, I bring all my friends. It's kind of a big momentous occasion for me, it's like college camp friends and high school friends collide when my brother's band performs.
Yeah. The whole squad assembles.
And they do some covers, but they also have amazing originals.
What's one of your favorites that he does?
Covers?
Original.
One of my, I gotta say, Cute But Psycho.
Wait, so it's before the Ava Max Sweet But Psycho?
It was before.
Okay,
I mean, they wrote it before, and I think by the time it came out, their song was done and mastered before that one came out.
Ava Max, what's the deal? Come on now, looking for that. Like, you should at least be kicking down some percentage.
Some percentage. They wrote this song. He asked me if I wouldn't mind helping to launch the new song and maybe make a music video. So we worked together to make a music video for it. And, Cute But Psycho, what else? I'm sitting on a stool in my underwear being slammed with paint and slow motion glitter and candy. And I have a sharp knife in my hand, and it's pretty hilarious.
Yo.
It's on my YouTube channel if anyone wants to check it out. That's what I was going
to say. No, drop the YouTube channel, and plus, we need to make sure we throw a link and drop it online at z100.com as well.
Yeah. So the YouTube channel is the same as my Instagram, just Lucie, Lucie, Fink. And so if you just type in, you can probably just type in Lucie Fink, Cute But Psycho to YouTube, and there you'll see
it. And here's what I'm gonna do because I know. So I mean, since it's local band, I got to make sure that I don't get fired. But I'm send me the song. I'm gonna shoot it to my boss, and if I can get this like wrapped up here in a nice, pretty little bow before the end of the hour, you don't mind if I play it on Z100, do you?
Absolutely not. And I think my brother will give me a little hug.
Yeah. He actually might get me a Christmas gift this year. He might celebrate my birthday. Yeah, with something.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, you have to let me know.
I'll tag you on Insta.
Something other than a birthday card. No, seriously.
One year, my brother gave me a rock. So, just saying. Maybe I'll get an upgrade. He gave me a rock and gave my twin sister a plastic lobster. And those were our gifts. So, Robbie, this one's for you. Upgrade the rock.
Upgrade the rock. So I've got some notes here, but I want to kind of stray away from my notes. And as we wrap things up here on Z100 with you, Lucy, I want to, and I did this last chance I had when I met another influencer, someone just the same as you. I got to just pick your brain with these random rapid fire questions. All right. I just kind of want to know some things about you. All right.
Get in there.
So let's go. First question. Favorite person who you follow on Instagram?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God, will you cut out the dead air?
Oh, yeah. Because she's thinking forever. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just add a cricket sound effect right here.
Cricket. Who's my favorite person that I follow?
Oh, my gosh. How about this? How about we'll go this? Most famous person you follow.
I've got my favorite. Want me to go with favorite?
You got your favorite person?
Yeah.
Who is it?
All right. His name's Jose.
Okay.
He's a 16-year-old vegan teenage boy.
That's legit.
His Instagram account is naturally Joe, J-O, but I'm assuming it's naturally Ho.
Yeah.
Because
probably.
he's Jose.
Yeah, he's Jose. Yeah.
If you go to this Instagram account, you will see why I love it.
Okay. Now I want to flip it around and ask you, I was gonna say, God, no, I don't want to ask you another favor because that might take forever. All right, no, but I know you do a lot of healthy, vegan, clean eating. Your go-to meal for dinner, what is it?
Well, I'm actually not vegan.
Okay.
I do eat healthy.
Yes.
And this all is a recent change in my life because I had gallstones. I had to get my gallbladder removed. I don't think that was related to my diet, but it did inspire me to start being more natural and
for sure.
caring about what I put in my
act
body.
Together.
Got to get that act together. I would say go-to meal is pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, buddy. I like it.
Loaded up with black and green olives.
All right.
I would love a seltzer with lemon.
Okay.
And I have to have dark chocolate for dessert.
Not a bad choice there. Choice there. Who's the last person you texted?
Ooh, let's see.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's Allie from Z100.
Yeah! Oh, shout out to Allie.
It's my mom.
Oh, okay.
She said, "Good luck, love ya, be totally yourself."
Oh my God. No, you know what? I was going to ask another question, but that's the perfect way to bring this back full circle is being totally yourself. Again, we mentioned this earlier throughout the show here. Just, I don't know, being willing to share that with the world, with the loads of followers. If you were going to, I don't know, maybe give a little bit of advice to someone who was hoping to want to do the same as you did, be the same, to dip into the producer and hosting role, but just a little bit apprehensive about being willing to share their whole self. What would that little bit of advice be?
I think most people are actually scared to be themselves, and they're scared to do what I'm doing here because of the fear of what people are going to say, either those internet trolls or just the fear that they're not enough or that someone else is already doing that, so they better sit back.
Got it.
And the advice I give to everyone is this world, especially this world of social media and digital media and YouTube and Instagram, there are endless possibilities. There's not a cap on the number of people that can be known on Instagram or YouTube.
No, think about it.
The world is, every single time someone follows someone, it's because they're intrigued by that person's unique personality.
Yeah.
And there's not a limit on the number of people you can follow. So if you're a person out there, I might be similar to plenty of other New York-based 26-year-old girls who are interested in video production, but not one of them is Lucie Fink.
Yeah.
And that's who I am, and that's what I have to play up because we all have our own unique personality and look and voice and sound and message to say. So don't feel like there's no room because you're making the room.
Yeah, there is. Damn it. You just dropped a gem on the world right there thinking about that. Oh, good Lord. Well, you've got not only another, follower, subscriber, but friend in me. Like, no joke, man.
I can't wait to follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, let's do the whole, like,
we'll do
the
it right
swap.
now?
Yeah, let's do it right now. Hold on for a second.
So
I'm bringing up,
excited.
and I'm going to, and I'm not gonna even mess around. Here we go. I'm double tapping on you like all the pictures real quick too. You're gonna see me all up in your little notifications feed.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, see, I'm going after it, man. Just look at that, man.
In Maxwell's house. Oh, did you
me.
get that from the coffee?
I kind of did.
You need branding.
At Lucie Fink on IG, on pretty much anywhere you want to find her. And thank you for everything that you do even with Refinery 29. That's like such a dope spot. I'm not even gonna front.
Thank you.
It's one of the websites I visit easily on a weekly basis.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
so
kill
happy
the
to
game.
work with them.
You kill the game. And thanks for taking over Z100 and following in Dad's footsteps as an awesome DJ. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Maxwell. So good to see you.
Hey, girl.
Hopefully I'll be back.
Z100 is your second home if you need one.
Z100, New York.
From the top of the Empire State Building,